And lights out and away we go for the penultimate MotoGP 2015 video. Sprinting down to the start here in Malaysia here. This is the defining race for me because I do feel, in myself at least, that Valencia will be a decent race for me, but I think I can win Valencia. But today I honestly feel it's going to be tough to get top 5. So today is what I think at least is going to be the season defining race for me. For some reason I can never get to grips with this track, but hopefully, fingers crossed, today can be the day when I finally get a decent result around Malaysia. So up to 10th position after the first few corners here. Crutchlow's going side by side with me here, but we managed to just go straight in front of him here. Oh, that's a not good line. Sorry, Bradley Smith, mate. We're going to go and flashback just for you. So hopefully we go back further than left here. And do we do the same thing? No, we don't. Luckily, just about. Bradley Smith manages to keep him in position, but Pedrosa's down there again. Pedrosa's now in 8th position. And, wow, Pedrosa, well, he's got past, so congratulations. But what is Daniel Pedrosa? I mean, I know he wasn't on exactly form in 2015 after having some operations, but, well, Marcus has crashed. Marcus has crashed with one of the Suzuki's there. Oh, Ian One's down as well. Okay, then that really throws a spanner in the works for him in the championship chase. So could it now be a three-way battle for the championship? Me, Valentino Rossi and Jorge Lorenzo. It looks like my teammate Marc Marquez could be out of this championship challenge now with that mistake. Well, he's crashed obviously with Ian One, it looks like, and one of the Suzuki's was just sort of crashed into the sort of abandoned bike of Marquez. So I don't know whereabouts he is in the standings. We might see something as we go across the line here, whereabouts Marc Marquez is here, but it's actually handed us 4th position here. You can see the front guys, Lorenzo, Dovi and Rossi are way out in front. And he's not in the top 10 there. He's not in the top 10, Marc Marquez. So he's fallen way down the order here. So that could pretty much put him out of the championship, obviously, because we're going to all score points and he's not. So I think mathematically he's out of it unless he scores points here today. Marc Marquez, unfortunately for him. So, well, Daniel Pedrosa, he hasn't given up. He's heard me criticise him, and he's really close now. And he's gone through. Pedrosa's through into 4th position now. It's side-by-side stuff. Could that be Pedrosa's best result of the season if he manages to finish in 4th position? I mean, it could be. That'd be crazy. But anyway, Pedrosa's back through here. We're going some optimistic lines here, trying to keep Pedrosa behind us, but it is not working out. Looking to the inside once again, hopping over the curb. That could have ended in disaster, but yeah, you can see what I mean about Malaysia, guys. Just not suiting my style of, riding the bike. I mean, I don't know why, but it's what. Oh, Dovizioso's down now as well. So Dovizioso, I mean, doesn't really mean anything in the championship, but now it means that Pedrosa's in a podium position. Can you believe it? After the season he has had, Pedrosa's now in a podium position here in Malaysia, and well, he's probably not going to win it, but that's just crazy to see. But are we going to get past Pedrosa now down the inside? I mean, look at that. I mean, look, that was nothing wrong with that overtake. I just went for an inside overtake and he just turned in on me. I mean, seriously, that I can't put the blame on myself there, in my opinion at least. Of course I'm going to say that, but anyway, 3rd position. We've gone extremely wide here, but Bradley Smith is actually quite close behind us, so I'm not going to be too surprised if Bradley Smith is going to go for the podium here. I mean, he probably hasn't got quite the bike in a straight line. Oh, but it's Dovizioso now is in 4th place. But, well, 1.7 seconds, he's dropped back a bit here. So, we're still going to look like we're going to end up on the podium here. I mean, it would have been great for Pedrosa to get a podium, but obviously for us, we don't want him to. We want to get as many points as possible. But somehow, after this crazy race and being so far behind the leaders, we still might finish on the podium and still might not be, 2nd place in the championship, 3rd place in the championship, going to the last round. We could still be leading the championship going to the final round, even though we've been pretty slow in this race, to be perfectly honest. So, well, we just got to try and keep it on the track now, keep it in 3rd place, and I'll take that. That's definitely better than I expected here. As I said, I probably didn't expect to be in the top 5 for this race, but I had a good start. A few crashes went my way, obviously Marquez going down and taking a few people with him, and my crash with my teammate. Dovizioso obviously crashed out. So, to be perfectly honest, it's all played into our hands. So, obviously it's not, ideal for the other guys leading the race, obviously dominating this one. And they're still not going to be gaining that many points on me, even though I've had a bad race. But it's what you need sometimes. You need to have bad races and get lucky. And that's how you get the championship. You don't win the championship by being 100% all the time. you win the championship by being lucky sometimes, and you know, you've been a bit lucky this time. So looks like we're going to beat Dovizioso here to 3rd position, and I've got to say this has been one of the better races I've had, to be perfectly honest, in terms of keeping it on the track, and you know, also better races at Malaysia, I should say. And well, it's turned out to be a podium, which I'm happy with. There we are, across the start finish line there, and waving to the crowd after all I can say is a lucky race. Look, 5.6 seconds behind the eventual winner, Jorge Lorenzo. And wow, let's see what it does to the championship standings then, because this could be absolutely mega. This final round in Valencia, you guys are going to see in about a week's time. It couldn't really be much closer. Marquez does have a mathematical chance, but it's going to be very tough. Lorenzo and Rossi are within 5 points of me at the top of the standings. This is going to be epic.